I forgot to heat my coffee up. Kite, Sleeper, if one of you two are watching me, come to the basement. Take my coffee upstairs and put it in the microwave for 45 seconds in a mug, because I've actually almost set one of these cups on fire in our microwave. Oh my gosh, our microwave is so stupidly strong. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coffee Break, and welcome back to the Coffee Cast Amateur Attack Edition, where I pull in two nooblets from the audience and pit them against one another for my own sick entertainment. Spawning on the top right hand side as our pink Protoss player, somewhat new here to Amateur Attack, but I'm glad that we have him coming back around. It is going to be Hanaavim in the 1 o'clock position. On the lower left hand side, telling me that he is indeed not European, which I thought because he was spelling words the European way, which, you know what, I admire that. But he's not. He's a good old American. It is going to be Mangu as our Teal Zerg player in the 7 o'clock position. Who apparently, his life is apparently for ire as he plays Zerg. I believe I saw in the chat before the game that Hanaavim requested Mangu play Zerg. So, I don't know, maybe Hanaavim just wants to try something out. Maybe he's just trying to even the odds a little bit. I'm not exactly certain. But I'm curious to see what these two players do bring to the table. They are both in a fairly low level of bronze. So it's always kind of interesting to see where things go from there. And this is something that you see from low-level players, which I love. By the way, I'm not condemning this at all. In the lower leagues, I think it is very important to make a wall off as Protoss versus Zerg. Wait, I heard footsteps. Dang it, I thought somebody was coming down for the coffee. It's actually going to be a there's actually an opening here. And here, there's two openings on this wall. Okay, for those of you who have never seen me ladder at all, which I've laddered occasionally on stream, I am the worst person at making walls, and this is the mistake that I always make. Let me select these two buildings so you can see. There's a hole here and a hole down at the bottom, and I'll always forget to plug one up. I hope Hanaavim has noticed his mistake. I think this pylon was just a little bit too far back. Oh, that could be bad if Mangu tries to come in with a lot of Zerglings. And there's actually a pylon going. Is he going to be cannoning up this natural expansion? Does Mangu even see this? He does not. The drone is here to be able to lay down. Mangu. Dude, Mangu. Dude. Oh, gosh, that's going to end really poorly. Alright, so there's two cannons in this natural, so Mangu actually going to need to expand over towards his third base. Pardon me, his third base. And if Mangu didn't notice it before, he should notice it now that the probe is it. No, don't. Oh, God. No, Mangu, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? There are cannons there. There are two cannons. Cancel it. Oh my goodness, there's going to be cannons going down in the back of Mangu's base as well. Hanaavim. Oh, you not very. Oh, the drone going to survive with 9 health and running away. And it looks like he's going to be establishing another base down on this southern position right there. Oh my gosh, a cannon going down on the front wall as well, just to make sure that this is a safe area. The Zealot blocking off. And for those of you who played StarCraft Brood War, this is kind of reminding me of Sunken Defense or like Star Photon Cannon Defense, where you make a maze into your base. So if like Zerglings trying to run up this ramp, they'll run like through here and then like start spiraling around the buildings while cannons are firing on them. That's just what I'm picturing right there. Hanaavim, you are indeed an awful person. Oh god, that's something getting taken out right there as well. Cannons now slowly going to be advancing towards this. Now they won't be able to take out the hatchery. They won't be able to get in range of that because of the creep, but they will be able to take out both the extractor, which only has 2 units on it, and the spawning pool. Mangu, not I'm just gonna take a guess. He's not too terribly pleased right now. Oh no, he needs Zerglings for this. He doesn't want to be using his drones for this. Oh, he has so many resources banked up. He even has the supply available. Going to be attacking the one pylon. Needs to split his drones up to attack a little bit of the pylon, a little bit. There we go. Now going to be getting that micro going on there. But another pylon is on the field. Going to be dropping actually another pylon. I mean, there's just pylons everywhere right now. One more cannon going down, but for those of you who don't know, cannons take a literal eternity to build. That's going to be 40 seconds. It is 20 seconds into that build time. I don't know if it's going to get finished up or not. It's going to be kind of a close call. The pylons are going to help surround it, but no, that is going to be killed off. Is it going to be canceled? Yes, it is. So he does at least get those resources back for it, but in the meantime, a contain slowly being set up by Hanaavim. Going to be putting cannons here as well to make sure that Mangu cannot get out of his base, but that can be thwarted by Queens up on the high ground. Both these players have a very similar count of units right now. actually. Mangu really isn't in that bad of a position, especially with this one base right here. I mean, he could... Wow, these are really far back. This is really interesting placement by Hanaavim here, but it's kind of working, actually. The reason why I kind of like these buildings all the way back here is because no queens from the high ground and no roaches from the high ground are going to be able to pick those off. Zerglings coming out onto the map, that's kind of... I mean, we kind of need those, but at the same time, we need the roach worm pretty badly as well. We need this hatchery to get a queen. We need the main hatchery to be remembering its larva injects. There's a lot of little things. Oh, no, Mangu, you can't break this. That's too many cannons. He's going to be running down here. 2 cannons are finished up. A third one on the way. Going to actually be running straight past it. And then turning back. But, oh. That honestly could not have gone worse right there for Mangu, who, before that attack, or before that run by, was in... Oh, no, the rally point misstep. That's what's going on here. And so many Zerglings going to be dying to that. My gosh. 5 on that cannon, 13 total Zerglings killed just by these cannons. These Zerglings might, I think they're going to be going out across the map for a counterattack. Yeah, I can see the little dot right there, but there are 2 cannons and 2 zealots up on this front wall. This just isn't going to do any damage whatsoever. This is such a bad case. And these players are both low-level bronze league here. Zerglings were recognized by the Zelnaga. That is exactly what happened. And, let's see. It sounds like you have a case of RL. What's RL? Oh, real life. Case of real life. Zergling's going to be trying to run up this ramp here, but again, just not... Is this actually fully well? I don't think this is. I still don't think that is. They were just trying to attack... No way, Jose. They were just trying to attack the one offensive unit up on that wall, which was the Zealot there. This just... this could have gone actually extremely well for Mangu, but it's just not quite having... Oh, that's a lair. That's hilarious. I think he might be going for a Knightish now, you guys. I think that's what's going on. Actually, a Ninja expansion for Hanaavim, who really actually doesn't need a Ninja expansion because he just has cannons versus low numbers of Zerglings. This won't go well no matter how Mangu tries to do this. He just... Oh, man, he just... needs to do something. No, it's going to be a Spire, actually, from Mangu. And you know, that's actually an appropriate response as well. But unfortunately, there is this one cannon in the back of the mineral line. What he needs to do is get lots and lots of drones out on the map right now. He only has 8 larvae. He has so much energy on this queen to larva inject with. Thankfully, he does have this one queen down at the natural expansion. Oh, my goodness. More Zerglings going to be trying to move into this natural expansion to take these out. But again, it's not going to work. He's just slowly funneling units. And we can see in that unit slots tab, it is just looking more and more grim for Mangu, who's now pulling his Zerglings back from Hanaavim's main base. And these Zerglings are going to once again just be sacrificed. Taking out this pylon is only going to depower 1 photon cannon, by the way. Because these 2 photon cannons here, this photon cannon's out of range of that pylon. But both of these are powered by this pylon. So this just isn't going to go well at all. Even if Mangu does take this one out, just killing off 1 photon cannon, not that big of a deal, and not even going to get that 1 pylon. He needs roaches so bad. Even going to be getting additional units down here to help finish off Mangu. Spire just about to finish. 14 Zerglings on the way. But these Zerglings, I really hope that they're not just rallied out once again. And what are these drones going to be used for? Another good response to these, by the way, is going to be creeping up and outside. There we go. And getting spine crawlers down to be able to attack it down. But again, with how far back these are, that's just really difficult. I'm wondering if he might try to run Zerglings down. While this creep down here, he can generate creep with these overlords, run Zerglings down, run the spine crawlers down behind that, plant the spine crawlers while the Zerglings are attacking the cannons. I don't know, this is almost getting too complicated at this point. Mangu, oh my goodness, he was in such a good position, even after losing his natural, even after losing so much of the cannons in the main base. He was ahead, but just not anymore. Spine crawlers, 3 of them even being laid down in the main base now. And... I just don't know. These, oh, no, Mangu going to be going for it once again. There's even a standing army down here as well. And these Zerglings going to just be mopped up. Absolutely. That was just slaughter. And, what? Why? Why? You want the Zerglings coming down the ramp, Hanaavim. I don't know what you're doing with that force field there, but you want all the units in the world to be, well, maybe not all the units in the world. You want small numbers of units in this world to be running down this ramp, and Hanaavim doing the traditional, I'm going to cannon up your natural, cannon up your main base, get a bunch of cannons to contain in your natural, do a bunch of warpins at your natural, and then go into double Stargate with +1 air weapons. Very standard transition. I would actually love if he started pumping out Phoenixes, because if he can get the correct read in the fact that a very common transition is to go for Mutalisks I think that he'll be in a perfect position. Could maybe use one more pylon over here. Oh, wait, never mind. That one is a pylon. And I think he has that read because he has 3 pylons in that mineral line. He has, okay, oh gosh. These Stargates are almost even proxied in a right. Both the Stargates finishing up now as well. Chrono Boost going down. And another thing Mangu doesn't have going for him, once again, the Harvester count has not been using those larva injects very well. Has not been getting a lot of drones out on the map. And Hanaavim, he has been keeping up on that pro production fairly well. Stargate done. What is going to be the unit of choice here? Ooh. Oh gosh, the order of the day apparently is death. Just absolute death. This is going to be spotted by Hanaavim. He's just going to completely annihilate this base. There is a single Mutalisk. Oh, okay, wait, there's 4 Mutalisks coming over here to try to kill this off. I don't know if a single unit is going to die. We will rejoice if one Stalker goes down. A Stalker does die. Sentry goes down as well. These guys have a unit. I mean, you still don't want to lose these at any point in the game. This is actually really bad Stalker positioning because they were soaking up all of that Zergling fire, but it is not going to matter. Zerglings are dead. Only 4 Mutalisks remained after that, and those are going to die as well. The Hatchery is going to die, and oh my goodness, is that Stalker going to win? Yeah, okay, the Mutalisk wasn't trying to kill it off. That was actually was almost in a way a little bit closer than it really should have been. In the meantime, the Contain still sitting over here. I don't think that this base has even been scouted. Oh wait, that's Hanaavim's vision. I don't even think this base has been scouted out by Mangu. It actually has. In fact, it was scouted out when it was being made, but it's just not going to matter at this point. This last extractor, oh please kill it off. That's going to bug me so much. Yeah, there we go. Last extractor going to die. A lot of Zealots just under fire now from the Mutalisks. Going to even kill off a Zealot or 2 here as well. You're going to be focus firing down the weakened Zealots. Actually, that could have gotten worse for Mangu there. That being said, Hanaavim is still 3 times ahead in the units lost tab. Over on the units tab, we just see a lot of defense and a few good units versus a lot of defense and a few not so good units versus what's on the field right now for Hanaavim. And that is going to be a lot of Zerglings on the field. But really what he wants, I feel like Mutalisks would be a better choice. And even the best choice would be Roaches. Roach Hydralisk, I think, would be perfect versus what we have on the field right now. But 4 Phoenixes going to be flying in. Those are going to take care of what little anti-air we have. And the Mutalisks. And pretty much just have free reign over the drone line after that. And with all those cannons down on the low ground, with the Zealots down on the low ground, these Zerglings just really not going to be able to do all that much. Going to be picking up the Queen there. Not even going to be going for the Mutalisks. And I think it's, no, okay, it is 4. I thought 5 was the magic number for the Phoenixes. It's been a while since we've seen a lot of Phoenix play in PvZ. Just this one Mutalisk remains. He is dead. Zergling's going to be streaming on the ramp, trying to get the surround on these cannons. One cannon most definitely going to fall, but still there are so many Zealots on the field with that +1 weapons upgrade, and I just don't think that's going to go well. And indeed, it does not. This Overlord might even die to the cannon. Oh, who's going to get the kill? I think this cannon got the kill over here. That cannon has 33 total kills on it. Now Hanaavim is going to be charging up the ramp, going to be able to take out Spine Crawlers. We still have these Phoenixes in the main base. They mopped up a lot of Overlords. And now everything just completely snowballing downhill for Mangu. Hanaavim going to win this game out. There's one Spore Crawl over here, the one Spine Crawl left over there. The only remaining means of defense. We are down to just 8 drones, 7 drones, the last of the drones being picked off as well. Mangu, if he had only known that Hanaavim was going to cannon rush, he wouldn't have so politely played Zerg. 4 That's right, guys. The 4 pool in StarCraft 2, when you start the game by killing off 2 of your drones, and then mining enough minerals to create a spawning pool. Oh, Hanaavim, Mangu, don't worry, Mangu. I'm sure Hanaavim still loves you deep down inside. Voidray is going to be joining the fray as well. This is going to be a win by elimination here. A win by elimination, and there goes the last building. Hanaavim, the cannon rusher into Stargate play, going to be our victor for game number 2 of the night.